Today is the day that we get our life together. I am in some serious need of just some cleaning, getting some groceries, and just overall feeling like I'm regrouping myself because I feel like it was a very busy week. So if you're in the mood where you feel like you need to also get your own life together and you just don't feel like it, I'm here to do it with you. Let's motivate and inspire each other to just get our ish in order because that's the goal today. So we are going to run some errands first. I have a new calorie book on the way. It should be coming today, but I do count my calories. I count my calories, carbs, and protein. Cooper and I both do. And I try to stay like under 2,000 calories a day, ideally like 18 to 19. The only thing about this calorie book, and I'm sure you've heard me talk about this in the past, is I hate the cover. It is just not inspiring. I'll put a picture of it right here. So we create like a vision board almost and go get it printed to put on the cover and then just laminate it with tape. So I have to order those pictures and go pick them up today. I just do it at like Walgreens or CVS, and it's pretty cheap. There's usually a 50% off code. If you need anything printed, go there. Plus another really big reason I'm wanting to give our apartment a really good clean, aside from just keeping it up, is that it is almost time, and I can't believe I'm saying this, to get our Christmas decor out. I feel like I just put up the fall decor and I really don't want to take it down. I love our fall decor so much. Not that I don't love our Christmas decor, but anyway, it is almost time to get that done. So I really want to get everything almost like a clean slate so that whenever it is time to bring in that decor, it's going to feel just even better. So very ambitious plan for the day, but I'm so excited to spend time with you all and hopefully give you that little kick of inspiration or motivation just to get the things done you know you need to have done that will make you feel so good. So let's get going so we have time to actually get it all done. Have made it home from the grocery store, and as the day went on, it just got so overcast. Like this morning it was really bright and sunny, and now it's like a little bit chilly. It's overcast and looks like a quintessential fall day, which I'm not going to complain about. I love it, and I think it's going to make the home feel even cozier after we clean. So I actually ended up getting a little chilly and tossed on my sweater. So it's just that time of year where I gotta take it with me everywhere. But I'm gonna show you a few things that we got for our groceries this week. So normally we'll go to Trader Joe's, and that's where we get the bulk of our things. It was so hard to film in there. Our Trader Joe's is incredibly busy, so I could not get a whole lot of shots in there. But anyway, I did get some really cool goodies and I'm excited to show you. And we also went to Publix. That's kind of where I pick up other odds and ends things that I don't get at Trader Joe's. So I'll go ahead and show you what we got at Trader Joe's. Whenever I clean the entire apartment, I do not want to cook dinner. The kitchen is very clean and I'm not gonna sit there and mess it up and then re-clean it. So I usually pick something easy, but also still on the healthier side for dinner the nights that I do clean. And I love the organic roasted vegetable pizza from Trader Joe's. It's one of my favorites, and we usually will default to this for just a quick and simple dinner, and it's packed with veggies. Sometimes we add our own. And then just for some other quick and easy meals to keep on hand, I got the barbecue teriyaki chicken. So if you've seen any of my previous videos, you'll know that I do count calories. I try to stay under 2,000 calories a day, most days. And this is one of my go-tos because it's very low calorie and very high in protein and doesn't have horrible ingredients in them, which is one thing I love about Trader Joe's. So definitely isn't the worst, but it's not the best, obviously, is making your own from scratch. But this is really great if you're also looking to be a little bit more calorie conscious, protein conscious, or just have some fitness goals that you want to hit. And then also we have this Kung Pao chicken. This is pretty good, does have a little kick to it, so I do use my ranch with it. It has chicken and vegetables, and I think it has peanuts in there too. That was all the frozen stuff that we picked up this week from there. So as far as veggies, we have a lot more of those. So I got some spinach, and I put this in our eggs, omelets, as a side, whatever. I love to have spinach on hand. So we're also having beef stew again this week. I made it in my last video, so if you like beef stew, go check that out. It's such a good recipe, it's healthy, and it's under I think it's around $25 to make the entire thing, and it made us 8 individual servings. So 4 nights of dinners for us, which is so amazing, especially with it being something that has good protein, has a lot of vegetables, and is also kind of seasonal, because who doesn't love a nice hot beef stew on a cold winter autumn day? It's one of my favorites. So we're making that again this week. So I got us some whole carrots to put in there, along with some baby Dutch yellow potatoes, and I got some organic beef broth. And I usually just use one of these, and I'll fill this up with water and pour it in there just to make it a little extra soupy. And then I also got 2 packs of celery. So I only use one for the beef stew, but I got this other one to cut up and snack on. I love to have just 1 stick of celery or so before I eat anything, because it keeps my glucose levels from spiking. If you eat fiber before you have carbs or sugar, it's really gonna act as a sponge in your digestive system and keep your sugar from spiking, which is what can cause a lot of bloating and just weight gain and just a lot of things you don't want, and overall stress for your body. So having fiber before having any kind of carbs, any kind of sugar, is so beneficial. And it's just a great snack. Next up is this mild pico de gallo. We make chicken wraps sometimes for lunch, so I love to put this on there with the chicken, and it's just really easy because I don't have to dice up a whole bunch of things every week. So I just grab their pico, and it tastes so good. I also got us some apples. I wanted to cut up some of these and roast them and put them in yogurt. I feel like that would be really good, and plus it's just a fall fruit, so had to grab some of those, and they're just a really great snack to have. And then another thing I love to grab every week are the salad kits. If you've been to Trader Joe's, you know they have the best salad kits. I think one of my favorites is definitely this Southwestern chopped salad. Comment below what your favorite salad mix is there, because they have so many, and they'll bring in different flavors sometimes. Like this past fall, they had a harvest apple one, and it was so delicious. And this one is one of the new ones. Like I said, they get new flavors all the time, and I was very intrigued, so I had to try it. And it's a pizza ranch salad kit. We'll see how this one tastes this week, but it looked pretty interesting and sounded so good, and it's something different. And then I got us some shredded iceberg lettuce to put in our chicken wraps for lunch. And I love cheese. So I got the Mexican style finely shredded cheese. I know everyone gets the unexpected cheddar cheese, and I feel like I need to get that too. I use this for our wraps. I'll use this to put on baked potatoes. I use this for a lot of things, and I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I will go into the fridge and get a little pinch and just eat it straight. I love cheese, and yeah, that's one of my favorites. And then lastly, we got this all natural chickens, just some chicken breasts for our lunches, and even at dinner if we decide to have that for dinner. I also got us some of these dinner rolls because I love having bread with our beef stew. So I just picked up a pack of their rolls, and I'm so excited because I thought this has 8 rolls. I thought it was just 4 big ones. Oh my gosh, it's even better. So this will last the entire batch of beef stew because I love having bread with our beef stew. So this is perfect, and it was only $3, which is way cheaper than Publix or anywhere else that has rolls. I did not read the packaging. I swear I thought it was like 4 big rolls. That's okay. I'm excited about that. And then I love to have just something sweet after I eat dinner at night, just something very small because I don't like a lot on my tummy whenever I go to bed. So I got some pumpkin JoJo's just to have 1 or 2 after dinner, just to satisfy that sweet tooth. And it's a fall thing, so definitely just wanted to be festive with that. And I look forward to those every year. And now that October is approaching an end and we're heading into November, which it'll be November by the time this video goes up, but we're at the very end of October, so they won't be there that much longer. So I figured 1 more week with those. Normally though, if it's not like a seasonal time of year, I'll get these Back to Nature chocolate chunk cookies and I'll put them on the screen here, but they're just like plant-based cookies. They're really delicious and they're not horrible for you, and they'll satisfy that little sweet tooth. So that's usually my go-to, but like I said, I just wanted to opt for my seasonal pumpkin JoJo's. And last thing we got is a few russet potatoes, because if you know me, you know I'm a potato snob, so I'm not going anywhere and not getting potatoes. So got those. And then we went to, oh sorry, there's one more thing actually. It was sitting under this, I totally forgot. These organic garlic naan crackers. If you love crackers, you will love these. They're so good. You can put them with cheese. You can have them just by themselves. They have like a plain one too. It's in a red box, but I really like the garlic ones. So I'll have this sometimes with our chicken wraps for lunch or just as a quick little snack. But I really, really love these crackers. Okay, so now to Publix. So first thing we got from Publix were these wraps for our grilled chicken wraps. And then also from Publix, I got their ranch. I love their ranch. I want to try Trader Joe's organic ranch. The one that's not refrigerated, it's in a bottle like this, but I totally forgot to grab it. So I just got this one for the week, but Publix is really good. I do prefer to try the organic one from Trader Joe's, but this will do just for this week. But I put ranch with quite a bit of things, so I like to make sure that it is a healthier option. I also picked up the beef for our beef stew, and I really, really want to make a pumpkin hot chocolate. So I got this hot chocolate mix from Silly Cow Farms, and I discovered this one last year, but it's a hot chocolate brand that's actually way better for you than like Swiss Miss or anything like that. Like this, these are the ingredients. If you can see, they use very, very minimal ingredients and it tastes so good. They have different flavors, but the only one that Publix had today was the chocolate truffle, but it's so delicious. But I feel like making a pumpkin hot chocolate with this is gonna be so fun. Mostly because with it being November, I feel like half of the world is in Christmas mode and then half of us are in fall still. It's just a weird in between, I feel like, and you still have Thanksgiving, so it definitely is still fall if you're in the US. I feel like a pumpkin hot chocolate would be the perfect like middle ground drink, because I think hot chocolate, I think winter, I think pumpkin, I think fall. So just blend the two, and that's what we're gonna do later. So we're gonna try a recipe I found on TikTok that I kind of modified to my own liking. We'll see how it comes out, so that's what that's for. And then I also really want to make a simmer pot. So I picked up 1 orange, and then I picked up some cinnamon sticks because I did not have any on hand. I also picked up 1 green apple, some rosemary, and then I also picked up some cloves, and I didn't get the ground ones, I got the whole ones. So yeah, I think it's gonna make such a delicious smelling simmer pot, and I cannot wait to toss it on the stove. The house feels nice and clean, I feel nice and clean, and it just smells like a fall oasis. I can't wait. And if you've watched any of my fall videos, you'll know that I love witchy things, and just like not dark magic, white magic, and just light and airy things, working with energy and the earth. And I read that summer pots are actually something that people use to cleanse their space and bring in really good energy. Like cinnamon brings in abundance and prosperity. And then I read that oranges bring in joy. So it's just a really fun thing to do to refresh your space, and I'm excited to do it with you today. I also picked up those pictures from Walgreens that I'm going to use to put on our diet book. So this is actually the diet book. I picked it up from the mail on my way back home. But as you can see, I'm not a fan of the cover. It's no offense to the company, but it's just not, it's not inspiring and it's not cute. But the layout is awesome. So like you can have the day here, if it'll focus. So yeah, you have like the day, the date, and then you have all the categories here to track your food and any kind of macros that you want. Cooper and I will split this actually, and you can do like, so you have breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner, and then snack. And then we use this to track water. You can also track your water up here, and then you just add all of it up. You can add in things about your workouts. It just has everything in it, and it's a pretty decent size, so it'll last you a long time. I got it off Amazon. I'll link it below, but it's just a really good book, and we already went through like 2 of them, so it was time to get a new one. And I love to make the pictures different each book because I feel like it just brings a lot of fresh energy. So I put like a little mini vision board together, and this will be the cover. So this is Sarah's day. So this is like fitness goals. This, okay, my dream car is a G-Wagon, and we took this while we were walking downtown, and it's literally how my dream G-Wagon would look. It was a matte black, it was like dark interior, it was perfect. It was an AMG, so it was literally straight out of my dreams. Anyway, so I decided to just take a picture next to it and use it as my vision board. And I want to take this moment to tell you, if there is something that you want and a goal you want to achieve, and like if it's a dream car, a dream house, whatever it might be, a dream outfit, like whatever, and you're out and about and you see, let's say, your dream car, your dream house, take a freaking picture in front of it, okay? Take that moment and put yourself next to that dream thing, and even if it's a selfie, take that picture and snapshot that moment and use that as your inspiration, because that's going to show you that that thing you want is tangible. You can have it, and I mean, it's just literally physical proof. You were there, you stood next to it, you could touch it. It's real. That's what I thought when I saw that G-Wagon. I was like, okay, I gotta take a picture next to this and use it, because it's way better than photoshopping yourself next to something in a picture, which if you have to do that, that's totally fine. And I've done that too for like manifesting certain things. But whenever you come across that thing in real life, take advantage of that moment. Do not have imposter syndrome. It's right there. And honestly, if you're seeing it like that, you're probably at that same frequency as that thing. So it's only gonna put you at a higher vibration to acknowledge like, hey, I could totally have this thing. Let me take a picture in front of it. And it's just gonna bring it to you that much quicker. So that's why I put that there, because she's gonna be named Guinevere, and we're gonna have her soon. So this is us on the beach, because we love the beach, and then just healthy eating, healthy groceries. This is a goal for Cooper. This is just a inspirational picture for him. And then we also have this quote. It says, each day you must choose the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. And boy, oh boy, is that true. This is the cover. It's just a fun way to deck it out. And we'll usually put like a white piece of paper behind this because it's not big enough to cover the whole page. And we'll just laminate it with tape, and it just makes it a little bit more fun to pick up and use. And every time you look at the cover, you're instantly motivated. So I love to do that every time we get a new one of these. But again, I will have the book linked in my description box. So if that's something you're wanting to look into doing, especially with the new year approaching, that way you can have your own copy. And I really like it. better than other ones that I've used because I do like the layout of it and it's very thorough, but it's not overwhelming and doesn't give you a whole bunch of stuff that you don't need. I love this thing. But I'm gonna go ahead and put away all of these groceries before they go bad. Let's get to work because we have a lot to do.
We laugh and we cry, we dry each other's eyes, but we don't talk about it.
It dries up and now there's just one road to take. It's going up over. So easy to drive on, but not what it seems. The poison is spilling upstream, and it's taking out every living thing. You that you were no good. There's no use in trying, and even if you could, it wouldn't come out like it should. This stubborn kudzu just covers these words. Could you listen to somebody else? Will you only drink from the thoughts of yourself? Are you under the canopy spell? You dig in your heels and spread the disease. You're spreading the disease. Back up the drive a bit. Could you see what this is? This is a part of it all. Over and over, injustice to injury. This is a part of it all. Could you hike back to it, fight with it, sit with it? This is a part of it all. Ask around, be aware, make peace with what is there.
Does anyone else's coffee grinds like attack the kitchen counter? Because I don't know why, but every day I feel like my counter looks like this in my coffee area and I don't know what to do about it. I mean, I guess the scoop here doesn't do very good, but like it won't shut in that when I fill that up. Oh jeez. If you have the same problem, let me know. Like look, it even goes back there. What the heck is going on? The kitchen is officially complete and it feels so much better. Oh my goodness, there were so many crumbs on the counter. You saw my coffee grinds. I actually cleaned the sink so you can see it's nice and sparkly. I just scrubbed it with Dawn and cleaner, let it sit for a second, scrubbed it with a paper towel, and then rinsed it out, and then used my stainless steel polish. I stainless steel polished the stove, the microwave, the fridge, and also the dishwasher, which it really needed it. And you can see that the coffee corner is completely free of coffee grinds on the counter now. It looks so good. I even I moved everything, wiped behind all of this, and did the backsplash because it gets a little nasty sometimes, just especially behind the stove when you're cooking. It just honestly feels so good. So let's keep going and get some more stuff knocked out. I've just been listening to my music and enjoying it, so this is your sign. If you are needing to do some cleaning, just turn on some good music or a podcast and just get to it, and I promise the time will fly and it's absolutely worth it. So as a little pick me up, if you will, I'm going to make myself a little pumpkin coffee. This is my favorite pumpkin iced coffee. I tried to buy it this week from the grocery store and I already see Christmas stuff out. So I'm gonna enjoy the last little bit of this just to give me a little extra boost to finish our cleaning. I'm really weird. I don't like my at-home iced coffees to have ice in them because I feel like it just waters them down and just dilutes it, and I don't like that. So I always just take one of my coffee mugs and pour it straight in there, and I just enjoy it so much more. So I'm gonna sip on this and finish cleaning everything because I'm on a roll.
I was never the one to write up a song for just anyone. I was always the one to find myself lost in long conversations. Cause I've always been told that things will unfold if you keep on waiting. But then you came along and proved me all wrong. I was so mistaken. Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you make making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby. I was never the one to give up the ghost. No, I was so stuck. I kept on playing my part, wanting to give up cause nothing was changing. But with you it's so clear, and now that you're here I see colors in every spectrum. Guess I finally learned my lesson. Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby. And I think to myself, and I'm thinking out loud, we won't need nothing else for the rest of our time. And I know it so well, I will always be by your side. Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby. All the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby.
There is literally nothing better than a freshly clean home. Oh my goodness, we needed this refresh so badly and it feels amazing. Seriously, if you feel like you're kind of in a slump, as hard as it can be to get yourself to get up and get cleaning, it makes a world of a difference, especially if you can just crank up your playlist or a podcast or an audiobook and just get lost in it. And it is just, to me, so therapeutic. And the simmer pot, oh my gosh, if you've never done a simmer pot before, you need to. I turned it off a little bit ago and I can still smell it. Like, it smells so divine, just like fall, and I just loved it. So much fun to make too. But now that our space is all nice and clean, it's time for us to get nice and clean. And also, I worked up an appetite. I mean, we literally cleaned the day away, which I'm totally okay with because, as I said, it was much needed. So we're going to have our roasted garden vegetable pizza from Trader Joe's. So I'm gonna get that going, and I would really love to go ahead and make our book cover that I printed the picture out for, and go ahead and get that going so I can start using the book with the vision board on it. I'm sorry if you hear Freya, she is all over her scratch post right now. They just love to make themselves known. Okay, yeah, she's weird. Anyway, let's start with dinner, get clean, and get nice and cozy, and see where the night takes us. nothing better than a clean home with a clean body. And I also washed my sheets, so I have a clean bed too. So it's just the trifecta, and it is the best feeling. If you know, you know. So to top off this cozy evening, we are going to make a pumpkin hot chocolate. I've never had a pumpkin hot chocolate ever before, and I think it'd be just something really fun to try, and I found a really simple recipe. I'm probably going to modify it just a little bit, so I'll leave exactly what I do in the description box below. But I think it's such a great transitional drink because to me, I feel like November is kind of like that month where it's like you don't feel like you can move on to Christmas fully yet. It's still fall, but there's literally Christmas everywhere. So it's just a very like in between time. So I think hot chocolate, can you not mess with my stones? Oh my gosh, please stop. Oh, this cobwebs stick to everything. But you think hot chocolate, at least for me, I think winter, I think Christmas more than I do fall. And obviously pumpkin is fall. So I just feel like a pumpkin hot chocolate is a really good way to marry the two. And I can't wait to taste this. I think it's going to be so good and it's going to be just, can you not? Oh my gosh. No ma'am. Oh, come on. Come here, come sit with my lap. But I think that a cozy hot drink is going to be just the perfect addition to this feeling. And like I said, if you know that feeling whenever you're clean and everything around you is clean, having a cozy hot beverage just to wrap yourself up in and hold and feel nice and warm with your soft blanket, there's just nothing like it. So let's go make this pumpkin hot chocolate and fingers crossed it actually comes out really good. We will have to see. Now it's time for a taste test. It looks amazing, smells amazing. Yeah, it smells like fall. It smells so good. Okay, but let's give it a go and let's see if it actually tastes good. Oh my gosh, that is really good. So the recipe that I found on TikTok called for Dutch processed cocoa. I think that's what it was called. But I decided to just go ahead and get the hot chocolate mix that I really like. And that one is Silly Cow Farms. And I'm not sponsored or anything. I just genuinely really love their brand. They have an allergen-free facility where the hot chocolate is made. And they on their website, they put a comparison from their competitors' labels ingredient list to their ingredient list. And there's just so much shorter. You could pronounce everything on there. And it's nothing that isn't part of the hot chocolate. So it's just a really good brand and they have really yummy hot chocolate. So I did that, added some pumpkin puree to it, pumpkin pie spice. I also used Fairlife milk. So this is something where if you're trying to get your protein up, to use Fairlife. And if you have 1 cup of that, it's like 13 grams of protein. So you could basically make yourself a protein pumpkin spice hot chocolate. It doesn't taste like protein. It literally tastes like a really warm, cozy hot chocolate beverage. So I'm obsessed. This is going to be my go-to for quite some time. And I'm just really grateful it came out well, because you know sometimes you hear recipes and you're like, that sounds good, but I don't know. But this is really good. Yep, this is a winner. So something else I really wanted to get done tonight is the cover for our diet book. It's just something I don't want to keep putting off. I want to go ahead and have it done so that it is ready to go to start using tomorrow. And I already spent money on the pictures and the book. It's silly for it to just sit there not done. So I'm going to go ahead and get that knocked out really quick, because I know I don't feel like doing it right now, but I know once it's done, it's going to feel so good. It's all done and it looks so much better and so much more inspirational and isn't just a plain green cover. So all I did was just get a white piece of paper to cover that background with and fold it over. I know this isn't pretty, but honestly, I don't really ever flip to that because I usually have the page clipped that I'm going to, so I automatically just go to the page. So you could, you know, put something over this if you really wanted to if you do this, but I don't really care. So I just folded the paper over so the edges were even on this side and wouldn't fray, and then just put this picture in the middle, and I printed it as a 5x7. It doesn't cover the whole thing, but it's totally okay, but I'm really happy with it and I'm so excited to be using it. I love just starting a new calorie book because it feels like new fresh energy. I'll also make sure to link this calorie book down below, so if you're looking to do something like this, you can use this book too. It's really good and I just really love the setup of it. And even if you are counting with your partner, it's great for couples because there's so much space on each page. Like Cooper and I both, we use the same one, which is nice because it holds us accountable to each other. So we just write in 2 different colors, but you can tell that there's a good amount of space here. So you can do it for 2 different people. They do have a water tracker up here, but I just draw boxes in this box here, and that's how I track my water. So it's totally doable for 2 people, like I said. So I am obsessed with this one. I've tried a couple other ones, and I just keep coming back to this one. I love it. Hey guys. Alright guys, well that is going to wrap up today's video. I would say it was definitely a very productive day. I feel a lot better now than I did whenever I started cleaning and doing all those errands. It just feels really good. I feel really accomplished and I feel like I can lay my head on the pillow tonight and just feel like I did everything I needed to do today. And I hope that this gave you the inspiration or motivation that you may need. I know sometimes I definitely need it and I turn to YouTube and just really find that source of energy and inspiration from others. So I hope that I was able to do that for you. And I do want to sincerely thank you from the bottom of my heart for watching these videos. I do hope that you love them. I hope that they make your day a little bit brighter. And I'm just really, really grateful for each and every one of you. I truly could never put it into words how much it means to me. So this is my dream and this is where I want to be. There's nowhere else on this earth that I would rather be than with you guys. So seriously, thank you so, so much. And I think to end off my night, I'm going to go get cozy and read my book. I'm literally like less than 20 pages away from finishing and I'm sad, but I'm excited because it's getting so, well, it's not getting good. It's been really good, but there's just a lot going on in these last few pages. So I'm very excited to see how it all ends, but I highly recommend this one. And then I think after I finish this one, I'm gonna do Rewitched, which I'm obsessed with this cover. It just makes me so happy to look at it. And like the spine looks so cute. And even the back has little books around the edges, like a bookshelf. And it makes me really happy, obviously because there's a cat on it. And you guys know I'm a proud cat mom, so it's very fitting. But again, I really hope that you enjoyed today's video and thank you so, so much again for being here. I hope your autumn has been amazing and full of all the coziest moments, and I'm so excited to head into this holiday season with you. So I hope that you enjoy your morning, day, or night, whatever time it is for you, and I cannot wait to see you in my next video. Say goodnight, everybody. Sweet dreams. Sweet dreams.